About a month ago, I was actually perusing through my Instagram feed when I came across this picture. And so I had to figure out more about this animal and find out if I could actually acquire it. The animal was in Indonesia, and I had a good friend of mine named Keo that was really well connected, so I called Keo. Keo, how are you doing, man? Can you do me a huge favor? I'm actually gonna send you a picture on an Instagram feed. Could you see what's going on with this animal and find out if there's any way that you could get it for me? Thank you. All right, bye. Of course, we brought Hiccup over, the snowblind albino water monitor from Indonesia, the only one in the United States, and it's an absolute ripper. So when I got this animal, I was absolutely blown away, and it's becoming an amazing, amazing animal here at the Reptarium. Keo actually found the guy that had the animal, but it was his pet, and he had had it for 5 years and didn't want to sell it. Of course, we got Toothless here by, whoa, which is amazing black dragon from Indonesia. It's okay, buddy? My gosh, it's that guy I love to eat. He is an amazing animal. Come on up here, buddy. Okay, that's enough food for you, little silly monkey. What an amazing animal. I mean, take a look at that. Of course, a black dragon. And these are amazing. So we've got the albino, we've got a normal, we got the black, but my dream animal was always that white monitor. I mean, what an amazing thing. But listen, it's the only one I've ever seen. With me telling Keo that I really wanted this animal, it took him about a week of really negotiating with the guy. Everything has a price, right? So he finally agreed to sell it to me, but trust me, it was a lot of money.
Mr. Brian, how much was it?
It was the most expensive lizard I've ever bought, but there is one little issue, guys, that I'm a little bit freaked out about. I had several pictures that I got from Indonesia before I sent the money off, and it all looked pure white. But then when it got to Miami, the guy that imported for me sent me a picture. This picture right here, as a matter of fact, it doesn't look white. It actually looks more like a pinkish albino. Now, I wanted to buy a white monitor, not an albino pinkish monitor, because although it's patternless, there are other albinos that look kind of patternless. So I'm definitely a little bit stressed out. I don't know. I hope this thing is pure white.
Guys. What would you guys do if you had $100,000?
Oh, dude, that's easy. I would open a McDonald's.
Nah, ice cream shop.
No, you gotta start buying rental properties.
No. Fancy sports cars.
No, that gets you nowhere in life, Mike. I'm telling you, duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes.
I didn't even know there was that many plexes. Oh, like a suplex!
Oh no, like a duplex!
Oh, my bad.
Guess what? It's here. And I couldn't be more excited about this, guys. This was a long time coming. The last month or so, I've had a lot of sleepless nights just wondering if this animal would get here. It got shipped into Miami and then got shipped up here. I'm literally shaking on the inside. I could barely sleep last night because I knew it was going to be here. Oh my gosh. Now, just a little back history on this. This was actually a wild-caught animal from Sulawesi, which is an island. This guy had it for a pet for the last like 5.5 years. The good news about that is, of course, that it is supposed to be tame because he worked with it all the time. Guys, you don't even understand. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Guess what? The wait takes a little bit longer because there's a bag inside of a bag. This had a long trip from Indonesia. Can't see it yet. There's a bunch of paper here. Oh my gosh. It is exactly what I was hoping for. Look at this, guys. This is a pure white. Whoa, he's a little bit crazy, and I'm sure it's had a long trip, but it's a pure white water monitor. That's right, a solid white water monitor. Now, the interesting thing is it has kind of reddish eyes, so I'm not really sure if it's a type of albino, but it is pure white. So it's a leucistic water monitor, potentially an albino leucistic. I have no idea. This is what I was hoping on. This is something, oh my gosh, this is what dreams are made of, guys. Calm down, little buddy. I know it's been a long time. Now, we're gonna actually get him set up here in a minute. Looks like he's got a little bit of rubbed nose, so we'll get some medicine on his nose. That just comes from the bag itself. Wow, that is the most insane animal in the world. I cannot believe how amazing it is. I was hoping it was gonna look as good as it did in the pictures. You can see it's got some stuck shed on it, so we'll get in a soak too. We get some of this shed off. This thing is pure white. Oh my gosh, it is beyond belief. This is what I've been dreaming about for the last probably 12, 15 years. They have a white monitor like this. Unbelievable. I'm freaking out, guys. I've got to show the crew because I know they're going to freak out. Bruce, what do you think, dude?
God.
Is that crazy?
What even are you?
Oh,
Look at his eyes, man.
I said he's got a little bit of rubbed nose. We're going to have to get a little, we'll put a little ointment on that real quick. That'll heal up within a week or two. But that is, I mean, look at the skin underneath the shed. That's solid white. I mean, pure white.
He's peeing.
Oh,
of course, always.
Inaugural.
It's not a reptarian mammal if it don't poop on us once.
Oh my gosh, well, Bruce is lucky. I'm actually jealous. I want to get pooped on first. Why did you poop on Bruce first?
I got pooped on by a white monitor first.
Oh my God. Let's see what Jessica thinks. Jessica, what do you think?
Oh my God.
Is it crazy? That thing is ridiculous.
Wow, he is so white.
He is white,
my
white.
God.
Look at even his nails are white.
Holy crap.
Usually
It's so weird. He looks leucistic, but his eyes look like albino.
I know, right? It's like
That's
a
so
leucistic
strange.
with like albino eyes, which I've never
It's
seen anything
there's
like
no
it.
yellow, no pink, no nothing.
By the way, this guy does need a name. Down in the comments, let me know what you guys think about a name. Do me a favor while you're down there, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, because holy cow, we have a white monitor, people. I was so nervous it wasn't going to be what I thought, you know? Knowing it had red eyes, I thought, was there a possibility that there was doctored photos, that it didn't look that white? But it is pure white. I mean, everything I dreamt about and more. I mean, good news is, guys, this is a boy. That's right, this is a boy, which means I can breed him to other females and get some heterozygous. We can figure out the genetics. Why does it have albino eyes? This guy is absolutely incredible. And the fact that it's been in captivity for 5.5, almost 6 years, means that it's already really well established. With the exception of that little nose boo-boo right there, it looks absolutely perfect. Every claw is perfect. Every nail is perfect. Its tail is completely, look at that. Tail is absolutely wonderful and white. What do you think, dude?
He's so chill already. Look at him. He's just like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, I guess he's happy to be out of that box. He's been traveling from Indonesia for the last 3 days, so it's nice to
I
have
think I
him.
know what name.
What do you think?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay, guys, continue down below. Let me know names, guys. So I'm actually going to go ahead and FaceTime Lori and let her see this animal. Then we're going to get it in a soak, help that shed out a little bit, and get the enclosure that we're going to set him up in. Oh my gosh. No, what do you think, man?
Oh my goodness. I've never seen a white monitor, an Asian water monitor.
I know, this is the only one. There was a leucistic Nile monitor about 20 years ago, and that's the only other pure white monitor I've ever seen. What do you say we FaceTime Mom and see what she has to say? What do you think?
Let's do it. Oh my god, he's so cool. He's really calm too. He doesn't really mind
No.
being held.
Well, the guy
at
was
all.
literally just his pet for the last 5.5 years.
Sorry. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Show her.
So what do you think?
Oh, that looks fun.
See how white it is?
Pure white. I mean, it's just like leucistic white.
Wow, you move the camera, yeah, it looks
That's a stuck shed on
Yeah,
top.
it's stuck shed on the top. Right here is out of shed.
Like, look at his butt. Butt's really white.
Oh, what a cute butt.
Got a cute butt.
So it came in good. It's got a little rough nose, but it won't be anything major. That thing is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's big.
It's basically full grown too. It's not going to get much bigger because it's a celebensis, so it's a smaller island form of monitor.
Okay, all right.
Look at how cool it is. It's just hanging out.
I see that, yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, so it's
All
mellow and
right.
everything.
Is it a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh, I was gonna say Snow White.
Snow White, yeah, that would have been a good one.
That would be.
But these guys in the comments are going to tell us what name we should name it. So just wanted to share with you, okay? All right, thank you. Bye. Let's go ahead and get this guy in a soak, and we'll go ahead and get the enclosure all set up for it. Like I said, a little bit of a soak, rehydrate it, get a little of that skin off will be really good for it. So come on, Noah.
Let's do it.
Let's go for a little swim. He loves it. You okay, bud? Oh my gosh, this thing is crazy. Oh.
It's so beautiful. Look at it's pure white. I mean, there's literally nothing as white as that skin.
It's pure white. I was so nervous after seeing that picture down in Miami, thinking, what if this thing comes in and just is a normal albino, that the pattern is faded? But no, this is definitely leucistic. Exactly what we were hoping for. While the little monkey is soaking, we're gonna have Mike clean up this enclosure here, and this enclosure is actually Daisy's enclosure. To be honest with you, when we expand, we'll put Daisy back on, but Daisy's being pulled off exhibit for now, because to be honest, she doesn't really like to get handled. We have a handful of other giant snakes, so it's a little bit redundant to have her here, but don't worry, she will be back. I promise you that. In the meantime, this is going to be the enclosure for the new one. It's 8 foot long by 6 foot deep and 4 foot high, so that is a giant enclosure, much larger, about 3 times the size it was living in for the last 5.5 years. So it's going to absolutely love it, and it's going to look really good in here, but we have to first get it all cleaned out and disinfected, and then secondly, Jessica's going to come spruce it up a little bit, and then this guy gets released into his new enclosure. Oh my gosh, my heart's still beating. While Mike is cleaning up the cage, getting it ready, we're going to go ahead and let this guy soak and try to do the best we can do to keep him really hydrated. Then we're going to give a little treatment to his nose. We'll put a little medication on it. It should be healed up within a week or two.
Suplex, man. I can't bend my arm.
To flex. For 100 grand, we buy one of them space rockets and go visit the moon.
There's no way you buy a space rocket for $100,000. Maybe some bottle rockets.
I literally could care less about spending money, things on cars, fancy things, and all kinds of stuff like that. But when it comes to spending money on animals, I have no problem with it. And it was definitely the most expensive animal that I've ever bought, to be honest with you. But it was so worth it. I don't care. Again, all the money I make just goes into the zoo, into more animals to make this amazing. Just think when people come into the reptarium and see this white animal and know it's the only one in the world, it's going to create curiosity. And that curiosity gives me the ability to educate them on amazing animals like this guy.
Super excited about this new lizard we got. We're gonna gonna fix up this cage a little bit. Put some greens and stuff in there. Basically give him some stuff to rip apart.
Jessica always does such an amazing job when it comes to fixturing out enclosures just to make it look cool, but we don't want to overplant this cage because we definitely want to still be able to see the animal. It's a tricky thing between it feeling comfortable in the enclosure and us still being able to see it. This cage looks absolutely amazing. We'll fill this water up and we'll go get this little monkey and put him in here. This is my favorite part of the whole thing.
Mr. Brian, you got your water.
Got some of the skin off, but we'll get some more off. We'll soak it over the next little bit. Let's go ahead and release it into its enclosure. I'm so excited about this. And after it gets settled in a little bit, we'll come back and put some medicine on its nose and a couple little areas that it's got a little bit of abrasions on through shipping. So let's go ahead and just see where it wants to go. This is your new home, buddy. You want to go in? Look at him use that brain. He's thinking like, I don't know what the heck is going on here, you know? It's naturalistic. It's a giant enclosure for him. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Again, I love this part of it when you actually let him go. Here he goes. Now he's going to go exploring. That tongue is going to just look at everywhere. He's going to see, that's your home, bud. Have a good time. Ever since I opened up the Reptarium, I've been addicted to letting animals go in these beautifully big enclosures and letting them enjoy it. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to sit here for the next half hour, and just watch this little monkey explore his new enclosure. And like I had mentioned, he came in with some rubbed nose and stuff like that. So we've got some peroxide to clean it up a little bit. Silver sulfadiazine. It's going to be really good for the healing part. And here he is. Look at him. He's been cruising around his enclosure for a while. So he's definitely really kind of getting to know what's going on here. So we're just going to really quick just kind of clean up these little things. He's probably not going to like it that much, but you can see how beautiful. He's got a little bit on the head right there, a little bit on the nose, and then there's a little bit underneath too that I'm going to get right here. Again, these are just kind of shipping problems that happen. Again, even just cleaning it up doesn't look as bad, right? Now we're going to put this on. This is super good stuff right here. It heals almost anything. They use this for burns and everything like that. Like that, get some on his head there. Like I said, if we do this every day, within about a week, this thing is going to be completely healed up. And now, gosh, look at that animal right there. Woo-hoo. I don't know. I still can't believe, I'm still in shock. Maybe in the next couple days we can offer him some food. Hopefully he'll eat, kind of get him a little bit beefed up and stuff like that. So yeah, so now it's just a matter of keeping him calm so he doesn't wipe that off his face and rub it off. Like I said, we're on our way, guys. Wow, this animal is crazy. This whole process took well over a month to finally get him here, but it's amazing that the wait is finally over. And speaking of over, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo.